You know, I just did a little, like a test.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the chat said that we shouldn't do DSP stuff right now.
Yeah, I did.
Nobody in the chat was like, dude, fuck DSP. So I'm going to go to Duty Streams. I'm going to see what he has for us. And then we'll, on June, oh no.
Oh, God,
oh,
yes.
no.
God, it gets better.
On Juneteenth, Phil somehow makes it about himself. Guys, if you don't like Dark Side Phil, I don't know what to tell you.
Look, my ancestors used to work on the plantation, which
How do
is
you
why
think
I need tips.
How do you think he's going to make it about him?
I can't even imagine. I've seen this dude do some shit before, but
Dark Side Phil somehow makes Juneteenth about himself. All right, this is Duty Streams, by the way. Follow Duty Streams. Subscribe to Duty Streams.
So, no matter how you're celebrating today, I hope you have a good day. First of all...
Oh, no. No matter how you're celebrating, throw me some tips.
oh, God.
You know what I'm really starting to hate about this guy big time? Is that, like, super chats and memberships aren't good enough. Like, if people give their hard-earned money via YouTube, he gets mad because he can't have that money for a month.
Yeah. Somehow, he's as a professional streamer. I do this for a living. You've never learned to budget. Like,
you can't wait 30 days to get that money.
I mean, like, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you should understand when your paycheck comes in and build your life around that. Like, you shouldn't have to need it now.
Even if you had to put something on a credit card because it's not coming for 30 days, if you pay it in that 30 days, you don't have to pay any interest on it.
Yeah.
But you'll still be fine, Phil. But anyway, I'm sorry. DSP, Juneteenth, making it about himself.
In regards to Juneteenth, I don't have too much that I can really say on the subject, okay?
Why would that be?
But, that being... Jasper's in here today, and he's attacking wires already. That being said...
Maybe you should feed him. You guys, give us tips, because Jasper's down to eating electrical equipment. Give me some tips. How do you say it?
Tips.
Give me some tips so that Jasper doesn't have to eat the wires in the control room.
And I don't have to eat Jasper.
I mean, you guys don't understand. If I don't get tips, then I have to eat my dog. Cat or dog?
Dog, I think.
I think it's a no. I mean, I have to eat my dog. I mean, I will do that. I mean, I don't want to do that. But if I don't get tips, then Jasper's going to get eaten.
Look, I said Jasper was going to taste delicious on a rotisserie with some hickory barbecue sauce. I called that, okay? I hate it when he gets, like, presumptuous about the donations he gets.
I mean, my Street Fighter 2 stream didn't get the tips that I thought it would get, and it didn't get... Oh, he always says support. That's the key
Support.
word. I mean, people didn't support my Street Fighter 2 stream when I did a new Street Fighter 2 stream, so I ate my dog. I called that. I said I would do that. So I ate Jasper. I ate Jasper when I didn't get enough tips.
Oh, God. He's like a real-life South Park character.
Fuck my entire audience if they don't like this.
Like I said, I'm having a ball.
It's also a free 1,000 view video at least every time you do it.
Oh,
guys,
God.
I don't know what the problem is here with DSP coverage.
All right? Personally in my life.
He should have leaned in.
I'm 40 years old now.
Eat some watermelon right now.
Absolutely, positively ran into incidences where I've known people who were just outright racists. They just, said really fucked up stuff, treated people unfairly.
Right.
It's messed up. It really is messed up, especially for where I lived.
Thank God
when I was
you said
growing
it.
up in Connecticut, it was actually very, very liberal where I lived, yet I still knew people who were overtly racist, okay? And we still got a ways to go, even though if you live in like a coastal area of the United States, you may think, oh, everything's equal and fine. There's a lot of places where it's not like that, okay? So...
It's fucking deep. Oh, yeah, snorting to the mouth. I love that. I just want to talk
Clear
about...
your septum.
There's problems in this country based on race and privilege, and white people sometimes from rich areas don't understand that they're still 7 years ago, our forefathers laid forth on this continent a new nation. All great orators throughout history snort into their speaking apparatus.
And we will reach a day of freedom where a man shall not be judged by the color of his skin, but the content of his character.
I've been to the mountaintop, and I may not get back there with you, but I know that... tips.
All I will say is, don't you dare eat that wire, Jasper Kitty. All I will say.
That's a weird racial message. Oh,
it's a kitty.
Jasper Kitty.
Jasper Kitty.
That's a weird racial message. All I will say is this on racial purity. Cat, don't eat that wire. Oh, that's a metaphor.
Thank God we have him to solve racial justice.
Thank Christ, right?
Say it.
Well, he can relate. He is dark side Phil.
That's true. Dark face Phil. He should have changed his name too for this video.
When it comes to me, I've personally never judged anyone by the color of their skin.
Only by how many tips they send my channel and whether or not I can take Tuesday off.
I think every single person starts on the same page and is equal in my eyes. I certainly can't make anyone else see that way, but it's always been like that to me. Like, I never cared about what race, what ethnicity, what skin color anyone was.
Their money all spends the same.
I eat Rice Krispie bars with all of it.
Sad that there are still people who think that way on this planet, and in particular, people who I've personally known in this country who are like that. In this day of 2022, I still know some people who act like that.
Guys, it is current year, and Darkside Phil is upset by your racism. Now, I don't understand, why hasn't the NAACP tipped my channel yet? I mean, I've done a great stream about black people and how I think you're treated unfairly by a lot of others. And yet the NAACP still has not tipped my channel. And I think the NAACP needs to understand that just like black people, I struggle. And I take Tuesday off. And if I don't get these tips from the blacks, then I too can't have a day of rest.
Look, I said that today was going to be Juneteenth, okay? I called that, all right? I told you that was going to happen. But I've been performing this whole time, and because it's a holiday, I can't monetize this video, okay? So that means I really need your support. Otherwise, I'm doing all this work for free. I mean, it's like I'm a slave.
This is why I'm celebrating Juneteenth, because my streams have been low, and I'm a slave. Yeah, you
thankfully,
snorting.
You know, all I can do is judge for myself, and the buck stops here. When I say that, I mean that's not.
You mean fart noises? I want to say something about Juneteenth. I think the black people have been taken advantage of, and I have to say that the buck stops here. Wow,
you were just a pile of bodily noises today.
Just a pile of shit, DSP.
How it is, especially with me, my content, my streams. Everyone is welcome. Everyone will always be welcome.
As long as they give you tips.
Have known amazing people of every race, creed, ethnicity, gender, everything. I've known amazing people of every walk of life.
Be funny if you went, even Mexicans. It's like, whoa, Phil.
Why don't amazing people, every walk of life, even women. I swear, guys, if you go through enough of them, you'll find a good one.
Phil, you didn't need to point out a special group that makes it sound bad.
I've also known assholes from every single race, creed, ethnicity, gender, and every walk of life.
You name names.
You're telling me that someone with your sparkling personality and magnanimous charisma has had to deal with assholes?
I can't believe it, Phil. I don't believe you. I think you're just trying to sound like us little people.
So it has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah.
It has to do with the individual person and how that person acts and how that person determines who they're going to be in life.
Says the racist.
Okay? So enough with the bullshit of judging people by their race or color or whatever it may be.
Yeah, guys.
Obviously, it's just stupid and outdated thinking. Okay? So, happy Juneteenth to those who celebrated today. Okay? Now, as for Father's Day, I obviously have some...
Okay, and that's the end of that video. So, DSP found a way to make Juneteenth all about DSP. If we're getting caught up on him, well, he fake tipped himself again through 1 minute.
No,
1 minute man fake tipped him. He's freaking out about his memberships. His memberships aren't going the way that he wanted them to.
Well, since he's so grateful when he gets them, I can't see why they don't.
So he gets all these. He gets these memberships, and then every month people have to re-up their membership. And if they don't, his membership number drops. So he's freaking the fuck out about it, which is stupid because once someone gives you the membership, their monthly membership fee goes into your account. So you should just be pumped because every time someone re-ups their membership, that's a fresh membership support you just got. But nope,
Nope.
That's just
well, he can't spend that money right away.
Right. He's entitled to that money. All right, we'll do one more DSP. Tumbled down over 100 members.
Hello, everybody. It's Dark Side Phil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the Y-axis. Tip me so I could catch up on that.
Welcome to the Daily Wrap for Saturday, the 18th of June, 2022.
This is 10 minutes long, so I might skip around so we don't spend too much time on
Basically,
it.
just turning over the halfway point of this extended streaming week for me because I'm actually still going to be streaming Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of this week.
Oh, DSP is streaming on Tuesday, guys.
Not taking a day off.
Old Iron Man Phil, that's what they ought to call him. He's going to play video games on Tuesday.
I don't know how he does it.
How much do you want to bet that on Wednesday we have material
on DSP?
From DSP talking about how you should tip him because he's working on his day off?
I guarantee you that's the big theme of that stream.
I mean, here I am. It's my day off.
It's my day off, and I'm providing content.
And I'm providing content for you guys, and you guys should support the stream because I'm doing content on my day off. Yeah, I think even people who kind of like him, would even go, bro, I wish you'd rather just take the day off than sit here and berate me for trying to watch your stream.
I feel like everyone watches it just long. I feel like streamers are his only regular audience, and they watch it just long enough to feel better about whatever, whatever panhandling they do on their streams. And they watch just go, oh, wait, I am a decent person.
Yeah, everyone uses Phil as the measuring stick of, am I asking my audience for donations properly? Like, are you going, hey, guys, we have a goal. Here's our goal. If we hit it, we'll give you this. We'll give you a little perk if you hit it extra. If not, whatever, we try again tomorrow. Okay, good. Now let's see how Phil does it. Guys, I'll eat my dog if you don't give me money. It's like, whoa, fuck.
Holy shit.
Wow, I'm really being a nice guy, I guess. That's
he's going to become an insult other streamers use on stream. Hey, stop being dark side, Phil.
Yeah, you're DSPing a little bit right now. You got a little DSP going on in your stream at the moment. I mean, if you guys don't give me money, not only do I have to eat Buddig lunch meat on Tuesdays, but I have to kill my dog and eat it. Well, dude, I mean you don't, but okay. All right.
Week, okay? So what were we up to today? Well, first of all, on the pre-stream podcast, after having had time to really let it settle in and let me think about it for a while, and also looking at the performance over time on YouTube.
No, don't tell them that you had time to think about it and you're still going to yell at them about money. Don't do that, Phil.
Don't tell us that this is the best you could put up.
Phil, do not tell us that you thought about it, you sat back, and at the end of the day you went, I'm going to yell at them about money.
I wrote down some notes.
Yeah. Yell at audience for not giving me enough for deli counter lunch meat.
I give my full thoughts and impressions about doing live React events in the future. Now, I split that up into two categories. Reacting to, say, things that people pick, like a documentary or something about me, or maybe even doing some other kind of a special event, versus live reacting to one of these game presentations on the internet.
I don't give a shit. Get
I
your
definitely
membership.
feel like it yourself, and let me know what you think. Leave some comments. So far, there really have been little, because it's going to help me make determinations for the future of the kind of stuff that we want to do here. Executive session of PlayStation Plus Premium for first-person shooter.
I'm going to jump around, guys, because I don't care about this shit.
Redemption, modern stuff that was available. So we went through and got a good idea of the games available, trying to actually fit them into my content. I'm happy that the service is as good as it is. It's like a racing game can hold up live streamed. Yes, I was completely blown away. So give it a look. Thank you for made tons and tons of progress. Basically found out about the next portion of the DLC where you have to go after Oriel's bow. Okay. In 1 to 1.5, maybe 2 weeks tops, we're beating this game. However, couple caveats to that.
Right? Here we go.
Guys. So I had to skip 5 minutes into the video.
Hey,
but we got to the caveats part.
I'll say this: he's growing as a person. The first half was at least
talking about his channel,
and saying, "Hey, this is good." That maybe something entertaining for the people that watch.
But as soon as he goes,
a couple of caveats,
you're about to get hit up for cash.
Today was the expiration of about 100 gifted memberships on DSP Gaming. Okay, this was to be expected 1 month ago.
I called that. I mentioned that. I said that was going to happen. By the way, I don't even know what gifted memberships are. My channel, I must not be able to do gifted memberships yet. Maybe
one of the first videos, either, I don't know if I was watching it on mine or just watching it in general. One of the first videos I think you watched on this one was where he was like, all right, so we did the gifted subathon and we got about 100 gifted subs. And I said that would happen. Okay. I called that, but we didn't get, but now, we didn't get tips and I won't get that money for like a month. So I mean, Tuesday's my day off, and in order to go out with my life, that's everything I do. Tips, if I go shopping, that's tips.
All right, get ready for the 100 members. This is going to upset him.
I got gifted memberships on DSP Gaming, and people came and rallied on the channel, and all of a sudden I got like over 100 gifted memberships within like 2 days. So the channel went whoop. Well, guess what? The month is up, and today it went ooh. So
how does that go, DSP? So he was happy when it went.
It was Tim Alling.
Yeah, it was Tim Alling. And today it's gonna go.
As of now, I think I have about 500 memberships. This morning I had 634, which is the most I ever had.
Phil, we have like 250. I think we're fine,
and we have like a 5-person crew.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
What the fuck are you doing?
We have 5 people working for us. We have 250 members. The rest comes in PayPal, I guess, which would be tips for us, and super chats and stuff like that. Phil, what are you fucking eating, Phil? What are you spending all this money on? You're getting $3 grand a month minimum on memberships, and you're yelling at people. And now I'm yelling at you.
Look, I mean, we need tips, all right? If I'm going to buy filet mignon for Jasper to eat, tips.
I love how people will tip him now, but then they'll be like, well, I'm not going to become a member because he wants tips.
Yeah.
So he gets his tips.
But then he bitches and loses the membership.
That he loses the memberships. I think Phil doesn't understand like how money works, and A, people are holding on to it right now because they're scared, and B, there's not just like an infinite pot of money that you can just grab from these people. Like, if you tell them you want tips, they have to now go find that money somewhere else. And it's easy to find that in the memberships.
And by the way, buddy, I don't know if you're aware of this, but things like gas and food and stuff are costing other people more as well, which means they just don't really have the money.
It's a fortune, Phil. They can't joke gift you like they used to do.
This is to be expected. It's fine. As I said,
sounds
Twitch,
like you're fine with it.
I was just going to say, do you think it's fine?
I think it's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's to be expected, which is, it's fine. Then why are you going to... Phil.
And you knew this was coming for a month. I feel like you should have dealt with it before. No.
Phil, we can hear you gearing up to yell at people. It's clearly not fine. Like, you're in your DSP about to yell at people for not being members' voice. This isn't going to be fine.
It's fine. Who are you trying to convince, Phil?
Right. Who are you trying to tell it's fine to, Phil?
We did the same thing with gifted subs. Usually what happens is some people do decide to continue those memberships or subs or whatever they are, and that leads to organic growth of the channel. And undoubtedly, we're going to have some people who are going to come into the channel and feel generous again and gift again when things pick up with game releases and the like. So I'm not nervous in the least, but the trolls, of course, coming to the stream.
You don't sound nervous.
You don't sound nervous. And by the way, you know what really kills the troll action?
What's that?
When you bring it up all the time.
Yeah, when you bring up the trolls coming in and mentioning your memberships being down, it really helps stop the trolls from doing that.
Really convinces them that what they're doing has nothing.
Right. Like, I sincerely, if you acknowledged me, I would stop talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I would stop watching Duty Stream stuff, and I would just ignore you forever if you brought me up.
All day. Can you update the total? Can you update the total? Can you update the total? What's the total? They went down. Can you update the total? No, stupid. I don't care.
Whoa.
There's no point. The goals are hit for the month. It literally doesn't matter if we drop to 0 members right now.
You heard them.
All right, everybody. Cancel them memberships.
You heard DSP. It doesn't matter if we go to 0 members.
I want to see that happen now.
Oh, man.
We're good for the month. People are just being fucking stupid because they like to troll. They think because something that I've told you guys was going to happen for weeks now is happening, that it's bad. It's not. It's fine. It's happened before. It's not the end of the channel. Things are going to come back. No problem at all. But they're
Then why is every other video we do about you talking about how you're going to die on your day off if you don't get enough tips?
Oh, and by the way, if you really don't have a problem with any of this, why are you filling up time with it? Don't you do a game stream, buddy?
Yeah. Let's play some video games, Phil.
Negative dickheads. Any way they can spin anything in a negative way, they got to try, right?
Take a big sip and then go do a snort.
The other thing that sadly was unfortunate at least for the second half. The first stream was pretty good. We had a lot of super chats. Good amount of members.
Is he about to yell at people about money again?
Sounds like it sounds like something about the second stream is going to be under.
But the first stream, you made a lot of money.
You did really good.
Be happy about that. You're streaming on your day off, so you'll be fine there. Don't yell at Phil. Now I'm getting to the point where I watch his videos and I go, Phil, there's time to turn around. Don't yell at these people. Don't yell at the ones that are still left.
Right this ship. Do not ram that iceberg.
Yeah, Phil, Begberg, straight ahead.
Joining or renewing. And tips were all right. I think we made like $65 tips or something like that. No complaints. It's fine. Late stream
we go and sizzle. We go and sizzle.
Was terrible for support. We had 0 members. We had probably $5 in super chats. And we had $16 in tips.
Well, then you made like $100 in your last stream, Phil. Between the 2 streams, you made $100.
No exaggeration. If I went and was working at like a part-time job somewhere, I actually would have made more than streaming.
Then I feel like you just found your solution.
I mean, it's what we always say about this guy. He's having these fleeting moments of self-awareness, but he never puts 2 and 2 together. I mean, if I went and worked at a part-time job, I feel like Tony Montana. Then why didn't you, man?
It's almost like you want to do this, but you're not aware that it's a risk.
I mean, if I went and drove Uber right now, I mean, I would make more money than I would streaming. Well, the world needs ditch diggers too, you know.
Skyrim tonight. But I'm not complaining, and here's why.
But
Wait.
Hold on. Go ahead.
You're not complaining? You just got done going, there wasn't really any support for that second stream. That's a complaint.
Let me just point out, Phil, what you just did, that's called complaining. You just shit on everybody for not supporting. How do any of you turn on our show and see us talking about this guy and go, oh, I'm so tired of this? He's the best. He's the greatest guy. And some of you, you haven't expressly said it, but I get a feeling, maybe I'm wrong. DSP fucking rules, and if you don't like this kind of shit, I don't know what show you're enjoying.
Look, I'm not complaining, but the wine was a little dry, and perhaps maybe, I don't know, the hors d'oeuvres could have been served fast. I'm not complaining.
Oh no, it's JSP.
Oh.
When I streamed Skyrim, we hit all the goals. We exceeded the goals. All right. So this is what I mean when people say, "Oh, why are you still playing Skyrim after 6 months? Hasn't that game died in support?" Some nights, yes. And then other nights, no. It's shocking the amount of support the game gets. It really depends on the night, I feel.
He's doing some Orwellian shit with that word support.
Yeah.
Does he feel uncomfortable saying, give me money? That he calls money support? Like, Phil, do you feel insecure about using the word money?
Have you always been on, like, some sort of dole? So because that's the word, like, the government. These are support programs.
Well, like, in my mind, someone who's supporting our show is, like, sharing links. There's a lot of stuff they can do. They're supporting the show, promoting it, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's different than, hey, guys, we also run this on money, so if you want to throw in a few bucks to PayPal, that's really cool. But that's, like, money isn't the only way to show support. That's kind of gay.
You know, maybe because 2 nights ago we returned to night streams, people were like, oh, yes, it's back in the rotation regularly. They're celebrating. I don't know. Who knows, right? But I'm not going to sit here, and I'm not going to complain, and I'm not going to say the sky is falling. This is what the trolls
sounds
want.
like you're saying
I'm just going to say, it is what it is. I still had a great time today. I hope that you guys did, too.
You're right. He is doing the passive-aggressive Jewish grandmother thing where he's like, I mean, the second stream was not very well supported. I'm not complaining.
I'm just going to say it went great, even though I'm dying inside.
My dog has to eat. He can't afford Yukonuba anymore. And
I mean, you guys could call and check in. I haven't heard from you in forever.
It was Juneteenth yesterday, and nobody wished me a happy Juneteenth. Yeah, clear
now,
that
3 more streaming days this week. I would hope that we can recover from that. I would hope that maybe tomorrow.
That means you're bitching.
That's complaining.
Way more than today, hopefully, because that second stream was pretty dead for support. You know, here's what we're doing. Since you guys obviously would want to know, tomorrow is my second and final run in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I'm going to play as Casey Jones, the character that I unlocked by beating the campaign the first time.
Okay.
And I'm going to play online co-op. If I can play at a harder difficulty, I will. The problem is with the online co-op, you don't control it. You have to try to, like, find lobbies, and if I can't join a game that's a harder difficulty, or if I can't start a lobby and have enough people.
DSP behind the scenes. Can he find a lobby?
I mean, while this is all technically stuff that is true, does any, like, and I'm saying this as a gamer, man, I don't give a shit. Right? Like, okay, so you can't, this is something you say while you're joining the lobby. Like, hey, guys, I wish I could be at a harder difficulty, but this is the only lobby we have.
Right.
And
it's filler.
It's just, how are you doing this whole thing? I'm not complaining. I'm not, you know, whatever. But we did get the support we needed, and like, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm not complaining. But like, I don't know if I could pick the difficulty, okay? And I know the trolls are gonna spurg out, and I'm not gonna deal with the trolls because this is what they're saying. Jesus, man, he's one step away from trying to like DSL locate them and dox them.
I know. Joe Berger says, so the content of the show is talking about tips. Sometimes it seems like it. We'll watch whole 10-minute. That was a 10-minute clip. Yeah. And we still had 2 minutes left, and that's what he talked about the whole time. Labglass says, do streamers not realize that it is a small business that they are starting? I mean, DSP just kind of thinks it's a way for it. DSP is like an ant. He just kind of lives day to day. He doesn't have like a long-term plan. It's just like, I got to get myself to Tuesday. That's it. Sean Rath says he sounds like the guy from Bob's Burgers. Forget his. Well, that's not his real voice. They were Duty Stream sometimes will alter DSP's
Yeah, he alters
voice,
the videos in
so
visually and audially, so that way it's transformative content.
Right, so he doesn't get copyright hit.